we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Mississippi State about to boot it away as we start the festivities. Fielded in the end zone, it's Anthony. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Running to Green. Breaks into the open. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Football is very easy when the offensive line does their job like that. I mean, look at those holes. Back able to make a cut. First down.
And the Razorbacks, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking downfield, it's Green. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
The Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, this offense continues to do such a great job on third down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why? They keep it manageable most of the time. Third and short, they can run the football, be physical, convert first downs. This offense has been so good on third downs.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Razorbacks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
Quick hitting end around on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And listen, I'm just trying to find a way to be positive down here. Have positive gains, not run, QB sneaks and halfback dives. Get the football on the perimeter to somebody with some speed and maybe catch you off guard. It wasn't a great play, but I got some positive yards out of it.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. They're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing it.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Lets it go to the end zone. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Razorbacks! That's the way you finish a drive and put up
stands, great fan base. They get excited, and you get out to the lead early, putting that score on the board, they are going nuts.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They'll go to the ground. Shakes off the defender. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go to the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did.
Turning it on! And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Mississippi State going up tempo. To the air, it's Shapen. The throw to the outside is complete. Across the 25, he's got room. He's loose down the left side. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Looking for the tie with the extra point. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Find some fresh air. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. Grabbed on the outside. It's Blake. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. The Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Caught in the backfield. It's Jones. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Offenses don't like being in these situations. They don't like having little success on 1st and 2nd down because now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So let's make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you really like.
Grab near the sticks. It's Jones. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Shapen. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Lets it fly. Got his man to the left. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. Pass to 45. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is, because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. Looking to throw. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
And the D deny them on second and goal. Slams it ahead. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And that is a huge touchdown for the offense, and also a big momentum shifter in this game, because now if they kick the extra point, they tie this game, anything could happen.
And the point after is good. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Anthony. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football, because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
The short hands, it's Green. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
He's got an open man. There he goes. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
That's a really nice looking throw, and I'll tell you, he fits in great with this offense, because there's been this philosophical shift recently in the SEC offensively. It used to be you had to run the football. I formation, 3 yards in a cloud of dust if you wanted to win. But today, though, you have got to be able to throw if you're going to win. You think about all the great offensive play callers now in the SEC, all the Heisman Trophy winners that have played recently at the QB position. You got to do it through the air, and this guy in Arkansas gives them a chance.
Will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Makes the catch. It's Blake. Running through contact. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
They'll leave it with him, and this one will be stopped for no gain. So no room to run there, and you wonder after that loss on 1st down where they turn now.
Yeah, and that's why it's so important for the defense to win these 1st downs, right? You want to create negative plays to make this offense so much more predictable.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Razorbacks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10.
I love offenses that can just rely on their offensive line to get it done in 4th and short situations like that. Turn around, hand it off, let's stay on the field and keep this thing going.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for a crease. It's Green. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. On the move. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Timeout, Mississippi State.
And here they come going for the 1st down on 4th and 2. Motion from the wide receiver. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical 4th down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. 2 dudes on the exact same page, coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on 4th down.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Offense in a bunch formation. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Looking for a huge play. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. This is a hard game and a hard position to play. But if you're the starter at this level, You cannot miss that throw.
No, you can't, and they don't miss that very often. I mean, those are the throws they usually see big plays on. Receiver gets a step, gets open. That's not one that they usually miss.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. You've got a third and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Looking for a man. It's Shapen. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Got it near midfield. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Oh, he's got a chance. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Fires to the tight end. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Quickly out to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. The Razorbacks really need to keep this drive alive on third down. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
On that RPO play, I don't hate the decision by the quarterback not to hand it off and throw it deep down the field. I just don't like the throw. Not an accurate throw. He never got his feet back underneath him after riding the running back and not handing it off. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals to hit that throw because...
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Touchdown, Arkansas! A great catch and run for 6.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you can have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to pass. It's Shapen. He lets it fly. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Looking downfield, and time is running short. Got it on the outside. It's Thompson. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Under fire. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense, and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
He wants to go deep. He's got it down outside. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. The give to the tailback. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating. Caught in the backfield, it's Traore. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And they take it in for 6 more points. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big, a lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him, so that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. That lead has been sliced to 7, and now they'll try to put something together here. He lost one down the sideline. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Takes it the other way. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Defense looks like they're coming. To the air. It's Shapen. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Pulls it in. It's Williams. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's fourth down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And it's good from 58 yards out. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Iowa is down right now inside Kinnick Stadium, but this young man under center has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Iowa City today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Oregon. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best.
Oh, he's got some space. The 50. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Razorbacks. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Time to take a shot. Another incompletion on third down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
And they say a quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need a quarterback the way he's been running the football all game long.
Look out, he's got room. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the...
Breaks into the open. Oh, it's a fumble. Scoops it up, still a live ball. Knocked down, but not before. He gets the first down after recovering the fumble. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that is how you bring it. You see the ball, you go get it right now, and you bring the wood with some bad intentions.
The Razorbacks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Caught in the backfield, it's Blake. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Anthony. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Arkansas! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Chapin. Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. And the Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quarterback extends the play. And that shot downfield falls incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the third quarter. We've reached the break. Arkansas has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He makes the catch. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Poor starting field position here for this offense. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Red pass, it's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Green. Oh, they're after him. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Makes a move. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Evans. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Mississippi State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Back to throw. It's Green. Finds his tight end. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
The Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Got him downfield. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. And the Razorbacks will have it 1st and 10. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Oh, better look out! A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2.
Yeah, another good run. I feel like we could put that on loop, Jesse. Just another good run, another good run, another good run. Over 150 yards on the day. He's been the complete package, showing off all his skills today.
The Razorbacks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Pulls and fired complete. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Razorbacks are on the move. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. Slithers into space. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. This is a big third down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away. Caught behind the line. It's flat. He gets it into the red zone, but not quite to the line to gain. They'll mark it at the 18, and it's 4th down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Makes a grab past the marker. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. The Razorbacks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Stopped at the 13-yard line. The return after the interception has them in business.
Well, there's no quitting this defense, I'll give them that. Obviously, they're trailing here late in the game. It seems like the opponent's going to win, but still, they've got guys out there playing the way they're coached to play. They're playing with outstanding effort, trying to make plays to claw their team back in the game.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Pocket breaking down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and the hit that time helped force the incompletion.
Looking to throw, it's Shapen. It's caught downfield. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room. To the air on 1st down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Throw toward the end zone, picked off right at the goal line. Going the other way, he's got room. Returns it down to the 35-yard line as they cash in on the opportunity to force a turnover. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Loss of 5. 2nd down coming up.
I think they'd keep it on the ground here to drain as much time as possible off that clock and hold on to this lead. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got evil.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes the catch at the 20. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And now, with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Shapen. He's taking the deep shot. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Trailing this much in the fourth quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
Backed up now, here's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. And he's brought down after the pick, and time has expired here in the fourth. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show...